Hey, everybody. I hope you guys can hear, man. It's pouring rain. I started setting up a little bit. I got soaking wet. You guys can see I got a few shirts that came in. Gonna chug a lot of gas, Chris. Oh my. Oh no. Can you hear the rain, Darren? I hope it isn't too bad, man. Good to see you, man. Good to see you too, Chris. Long ride over. I'm sorry, man. I was just trying to find out. Can you guys hear the rain hitting the roof? I mean, it's coming down. I wish I knew. Happy New Year, JJ. Thanks for coming in, man. I hope everybody had a good New Year's. I was in bed by 10 o'clock. A lot of people said I got old people sleeping times. I say I got working people sleeping times. Yeah, dude, it's coming down. I hope it doesn't sound too awful bad, man. I could end this and go inside and start it back up if it gets too bad. I already had everything out for the shirts and stuff from this afternoon when they came in. I got home around, I don't know, 7:15. I looked at the clock. I was like, oh, man. I hurried up, got a shower, one of them 10-minute scrub ups. I was still combing my beard when I turned on the Love It Speed Shop. Running a little bit behind today. It's that bad, huh? Beloved say they can't hear me. How you doing, Paul? Thanks for subscribing, man. I appreciate it, dude. That's cool. Paul White, Happy New Year. Oh, that's cool, Darren. I'm glad you got him, man. That's cool. The mail's running slow. Oh, okay, cool. That's good to know. I got like 1.25 inch foam on all the walls, including the roof, but man, it's coming down. It never just rains anymore. It pours every time. Oh, man, thanks, Kip. Love it's are awesome. Thank you, You guys are all right. Appreciate it, and thanks for coming over. George, how you doing? Happy New Year. Thanks for coming in. I met George on Facebook. He's got a cool Chevy truck. What was that, a 70, George? 70 or 71? C10? Yeah. We got a nasty storm about 2 weeks ago, Chris. It was just an icy, snowy mess. You know, every shovelful was like 30 pounds. 72. I got a snowblower. I haven't pulled it out in 2 years. It's over in the shed. My wife said I'm talking too loud, so I'll cool it a little bit. I thought I was talking over the rain, you know. I just want to make sure everybody can hear good. Hey, I just saw, Chris, I just watched your video the other day. That's a really neat idea with the slides, and I wanted to let you know that was a good job, man. Left for Dead, thanks for coming over, brother. How you doing? I work every day, Larry. I just seeing up there. I got up today and messed around the house here for a little bit, and I finally went down that house and did some more wiring. I might have to move a couple switches. We got the kitchen laid out, so we'll see. Thanks, Robert. I appreciate it. We just got them, I want to say Saturday. Brent, thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate it. So, because it's the holiday and they didn't come in time, I wanted to do a shirt for Christmas, but we're going to do one tonight for our giveaway whenever we max out about halfway through the show. Whatever many people we have in here, we'll do it. I got large and extra large in the black. I got one extra large yellow, or I mean orange. So, I mean, we'll choose. I can't do it every week, guys. They're like $16 plus $8 to ship. But I can do one for the holiday here. So we'll do one here when we get about halfway in. Cool. I can't remember. Somebody, was it you, Darren? Somebody said they would like an orange one. I said, I'll try to make an orange one. I only got a few made up. I remember the Lovitz were saying they found a place where people could just go directly to them. And I might look into that. I mean, I blew a couple $100 on some shirts. And, you know, it is what it is. I owed a Chevelle Ranch a shirt. I got to get one out to Jim and, you know, a couple other people. Plus, I'll give one or two away here and there on our lives. I had to have a couple shirts in the house, you know. All right. I'd appreciate that, guys. Because I'm waiting for my buddy mailed me the drawing that he did of the car, the cartoon. I want to get a couple cartoon shirts too. You know, just for fun, you know. He sent me one with a little tiny bit of color in it. I wanted to show you guys. It's really cool. Really makes it pop. If anybody wants to get a cartoon of their car, let me know. I'll hook you up with my buddy. Oh, it was here. I can't see it. I thought I had it here. Let me go into messages. Might be in there. Yeah, check it out. He put a little color to it. He put some Mooney eyes on there to 468, and he added some red flames and just touched up on the lettering a little bit with a little tiny bit of color. And man, it really made it come out. But I've known this guy for, 40 years. I figure, maybe a little less, maybe 35 years. I met him in junior high. I'm getting old. Yeah, so I'm hoping we'll get some T-shirts made up with that on there. You know? Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I think on my last video I used this rough sketch one for my thumbnail. Maybe I'll use that one next time. Oh, yeah, that's all by hand, dude. I could turn you on to him. He did that. I think he charged me $75. And man, he's in love with it, and he keeps messing with it. So it's like, all right, man, whatever. He's got some skills though, man. That's markers too. That's not pencils. Like you look at the lettering, like that bottom. The lettering's like the mimic chrome. That's all done with markers. Oh, it's really cool. And both sets of lettering are actually fonts from the 50s. So he's like mindful of that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Anybody needs his services, let me know. My email's in the about section. You can use jedclampett32@yahoo.com or gmail.com. They both work. I need to start checking my Gmail more. No, I never look at that one. Happy New Year, Travis. Cool. Happy New Year. So I've been playing with this window a little bit. Still haven't got it yet. If I could offer one piece of advice, and you guys that have 55 Chevys, go up there and, look at your window, your quarter panel window, and look how it gets small to big, back to small. Man, I took that out, and when you buy the quarter panel, they make you bend that yourself. And we've talked about this in previous shows. Man, that one's kind of tough. And we're getting it, though. I keep putting the glass in there, and I'm using that as a reference. I'm just going to have to cut and then tap some in. I might have to unfold a little bit and refold. But we're getting close. We're getting there. But if I could offer a piece of advice, if you could avoid taking that window frame out, avoid it. I don't know, though. Somebody like Herb could probably do it a little easier. Larry, and Lynn, my nieces gave me that for Christmas. They had it sent over because my sister-in-law made me my first set of stickers. Like Darren's got a set of my stickers. My sister-in-law made them. And she had the drawing, and they sent away and had this and that banner that's behind the thing there. They had that made for me. My in-laws and my nieces. I hear you, man. Take a look at it though, Herb. It's tricky. The way it folds in and then back around and has like a fold, like a roll to it, and it goes from like, I don't know, a little less like 3/8 up to more than an inch, and then it comes back down in. It's pretty tricky, dude. It's pretty tricky. It's 1, 2, 3. It's like 4 bends in the area of 2.5 inches. It's crazy. I folded it up. It's close, but you have to be dead on for your windows. I actually believe if I was using a roller window, it'd probably be okay right now. Maybe I'd have to fool with it a little bit more, but I'm using those stationary glass with the rubber that holds the glass and then seals around. So it's got to be a really, really close so that it's right up against the metal. I'm gonna try to wrap that up this week. My buddy Mike might come over and give me a hand. Oh man, Jeff, thanks a lot. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. You're always welcome here, man. Yeah, you're right, Larry. That's what I said. I'm just making it. The rubber goes right up against the metal. Then it has a lip that you pop up over the seal to keep the moisture and water out. And then the garnish molding up against the other side holds it in. I got these little clips I made. I think I got one sitting here. I had one sitting there. Yeah. That one's sitting here. I think I showed you guys in the last video. As the glass sits here, and I'll have to put a couple little shims up. This is too loose of a radius, so I might remake it. But I got a couple of these clips, and it goes into the where the old felt used to be. That, you know, them little clips they got for you Tri-5 people. They got them little clips that hold the felts. This slips right in there. I kind of mimicked what Fiano did over on his station. Mine are a little bit different, but I think I'm going to try to make them one more time. They're probably fine, but I'm one of them people. If it doesn't do exactly what I want to do it again, I don't know. How you doing, Bob? Yes, I did a long time ago. Happy New Year, Pirates Cove. Thanks for coming in. Jamie, thanks for coming, man. Happy New Year. You know, Left 4 Dead, I'm not going to say for sure, but like they sell, like you know, Herb's piecing his together. Now, I don't know, are you piecing yours together too? Or are you getting the conversion kit that comes? You can buy a whole conversion kit for these things. Yeah, you sure did. I'm trying to learn everybody's name. So Pirates Cove, your name is Josh. Am I right? I try to catch everybody's name. There's a couple I haven't caught yet, but I'm going to just wait and try to catch. And if I finally can't catch it, then I'm just going to ask. All right. Well, I'm Brian. Anybody that don't know, you should hear guys in here. Chris knows my name. How many regulars we got in here? I ain't seen Mike yet. But, yeah. And see, I keep getting this bad habit. I always lean in trying to read. I need to put my glasses on and stop doing that. I caught yours. Alicia. Okay. I wasn't positive, and I wasn't going to ask. I was waiting for it to be told. A lot of people don't want their name out there. My wife's name's Kim. She comes on once in a while. She's a little camera shy. She'll show up once in a while to help me out. She's the one that does all the painting on the doors. So, yeah, I want to get this window done. I really want to get started on the body work. I'm gonna pull my tilt nose back off. It's just 2 bolts, and my buddy's gonna let me borrow his bead blaster. I'm gonna bead blast the whole thing, and then out in the yard on a tarp. I just gotta wait for the weather to get a little better, you know. And then I'm gonna fix them braces where I made that mistake. And then I'm going to have a buddy come over that knows a little more about body work than me. It shouldn't be too bad. This thing's pretty darn straight. I got it pretty straight. It's just, you know, even these new stamp stuff, if you look, the quarter panels are so long. You get that little tiny, you can stand way back and see. Blue, yellow. Wait, I'm confused. Brent, are you blue yellow? go in here and look over here. Oh, okay. I see it up top now. I just panned up. Okay. You switched up on me, bud. But that's cool. Now I know your name. That's awesome. There you go. It's cool because there's Gorney. Gorney's made it. How you doing, Gorney? Gorney's got a couple cool cars over on his spot. But yeah, I was thinking that I wanted. Nah, I ain't gonna get into all that yet. Oh. I don't. I'm debating whether I need to go and because see, I keep my subscriptions private, but I want to crack at that school, man. I don't know if I should put. I don't know if I should put my my thing on there or not. What can it hurt? BBK. Look at that. So, what's everybody's New Year's resolutions? Does everybody have a New Year's resolution? I mean, I'm not sure. I don't know how much we can really do yet with all this stuff going on, but has anybody got a resolution they're going to try to stick to? Whether it be quit cigarette smoking or exercise to lose weight or whatever. I have it in the basement, Chris, and I bought that. Chevelle Ranch. He wanted me to get. He's saying that he suggested I get that SEM paint. So I got it. I got everything in the house. The weather won't let me paint it, and it's bead blasted. So I'm just keeping it in the house to keep it dry, nice and dry. But as soon as the weather starts to let up, I can DA my dash and all the garnish molding, and I can do all that. I'm going to do it in that. If you can look it up on Amazon, it's called SEM. There he is. There he is. There's Chevelle Ranch. How you doing, brother? Did I say that right, Larry? Is it SEM paint? Chevelle? Uh-oh. There he is. There's playing with horsepower. What's going on with your ring gear, brother? You ain't lying, Bob. You ain't lying. I never done it before, you know. This is the first time for me. I'm just going for it. You know what's kind of flattering? You know, guys like you tell me I'm doing a good job. And also, you know, like if you do YouTube, they have like an analytic page. And my third highest outside resource for last month, was from that Scott Rod, not our YouTube friend Dave, the one in Ohio that, you know, they do the hot rods, like the giveaways for the Tri-5 National, like the one Fiano one. So somebody was on my page from there about at least enough times to register as third. Number one was random search, then the Facebook links, and then third was that. It was only 2%, but still it was third. And it was very flattering. It means somebody from that shop was looking at my stuff, maybe getting an idea. I don't need anybody to mimic me. It was just exciting that somebody looked at it like that, you know? Broke like the 10 Commandments. I Loctited my bolts, man, because what you said. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yes, SEM Hot Rod Black. So I was saying, I'm just waiting for when the weather starts to ease up. I even bought myself, it's a junky little spray gun, but it's got the right nozzles, and I need to learn with something. I'm not going to pretend to be a professional painter the first time out. I got an old door in the shed that I had her paint up yet. I'll practice on that. I got a couple old panels just to look at and play with. I want to DA out the dash a little bit, smooth it out. I'm going to do it all the same color. Thanks, Larry. Lynn, appreciate it, man. I really do. I just can't wait, I want to start playing with the suspension, but I need to get a little more weight, and I got to get this stuff done first. To me, this is just a grind. I love when I had the frame out in the yard, scrubbing it up. I put my shock bar on out in the yard. I had a good time, man. I marked everything up. I didn't even, had it marked up. I put it up in there and I fit it right while it was in the car. I just marked it all out. Pushed it out in the yard, just sat in the grass and welded up my shock bar. I didn't have to get all crazy and contorted myself or nothing. I did that last summer. I think there's a small video of it. I got like 3-minute video of the frame sitting in the front yard, the backyard. Thanks, brother. Yo, Gus, how's it going, brother? Thanks for coming in. All right. Thanks for the tip, Herb. Nah, dude, you're doing a good job, Larry. You're being too hard on yourself, man. Anybody that's willing to get out there and do it, and you're doing it without a garage, dude. That takes a lot of guts. Don't put yourself down like that, man. I think you got an awesome build going, dude. Absolutely. It's all fun. This is like, I don't go on vacations. I don't go nowhere. We don't do nothing. This is my vacation. Coming out here and playing around with the car, having some fun. Friday nights is my favorite night now. I get to talk to all you guys, man. Meeting a lot of new friends. All right. Yeah, whoever owned this car before me, they made the decision for me. There's no chance to have a patinaed car. That decision was made long before I had this thing. I bet you I shedded a couple 100 pounds off this car. It had so much mud on it. I think so. I think so too. Just do what you can do, man. Learn what you can learn and go with what you can go with. See if that page is on here. I was really proud of that. See if I can find that for you guys real quick. Yeah, it's moved down. It was 2.4, but it moved down. But let me see if you guys can see that. Look at it. It's at 1.7% now, but last month it was 2.4%. That's the guys that built that car that Fiano won and stuff. So somebody from that shop was checking us out. That's really exciting, man. You know, I really got a kick out of that. You know, I mean, them guys are pros. Agreed. I like that you did your frame in white though, Larry. Kind of sets the whole project off, dude. You guys see all those burnout contests? Dan up there put a plow on his gas. Uncle Tony put a chicken in the front seat of his car because he got laughed at for his first burnout. I don't know if you guys watch Uncle Tony's Garage, but that's a lot of fun too. And Vice Grip Garage, he put his son in the car. He's sitting there eating a sandwich and drinking a cola while his kid was doing a burnout in the shop with that S10 with a donut tire on there. Oh, man. Leave it to that guy up there that buys zip ties and buys plies, that Peg, man. He's a funny guy, dude. That one, the one that the D-Boss Garage, the one they did, holy crap. Empty Pockets, thanks for stopping by. Left 4 Dead. Yeah, I know it's kind of like, I mean, for burnouts and stuff for this thing, I'll get a set of like a set of Steelies and some junk tires to put on it, and I'll do all the burnouts everybody wants. I mean, these Mickey Thompsons cost a lot of money. My street tires. Glenn, thanks for coming in, man. It's going good. I hope you had a good New Year, man. Thanks for stopping by. I was an early 80s kid. I hope that qualifies too, Gorny. You go look at that. I guess we all were doing basically the same thing in 1980s, you know, the early 80s, us kids. Oh, man. That's all right. 90s kids too. My wife laughed at me. Well, we got married and we moved to California. It was I want to say late 90, 91. We just got our first place. Some kids were doing something. She said I was like 20 or 21, and I got my hand out the window. You goddamn kids! Excuse the language. She teases me about that till this day. I was born 1970. I might have a beer once in a while. I don't have time. I don't have time to feel like crap the next day, man. That's all right, Kip. To be 30 again. That's all right. Whew. Hey, Brant, how you doing, man? Thanks for coming, Jaws. Cool. See, it's like for the only, the worst way COVID's this stuff has affected me personally is I got to wear a mask when I go in the stores. Nothing really much else. And when I'm at work, it's nothing else has really changed. It's like I'm either back here in the shop working, down there now at that house I'm working, or I'm in the house with my wife. That's, I know it sounds kind of boring. And when my car's done, I'm going to do some stuff. Like I'm going to go to the Nationals and things. But, we're pretty simple. I've already seen what I needed to see. I've been around the world. I don't need to see anything else. I do too. I was fortunate enough, Glenn, to go to one. I went to the Delaware Community College's big one back in November. I put a video out for it. There were some really nice cars there. And I missed the races too. I really missed the races. I've been kicking around the idea. I don't know what you guys think about it. I'm so busy now. I don't really have a ton of time. But I was thinking about like getting a little golf cart, to pull around and take to the car meets and up to the races and stuff. Because when I'm filming, man, me and my son, I bet you we walked 5 miles that day. We went out there to the races. And we were talking, we're like, man, we ought to get a golf cart, zip back and forth to the truck. We were downloading and emptying our cards and stuff so that we didn't lose any of the files for the, it was getting a little nutty. But I've been thinking about it, and I was like, I got to have a little golf cart project on the side of everything else, put it together one piece at a time. I was fortunate for as far as parts. I really don't need a whole lot right now, but I mean I need a ton. Don't misunderstand me. It's just like at the stage of the project I'm at, I'm hoping things clear up so the swap meets all open back up before I really dive in. Ice chest buggy cars. That's funny, man. Yeah, that. Yo, what's going on, Sketchy? Thanks for coming, man. I'll tell you, like you guys saw my one video a couple ago, if you looked at the pitting on some of that chrome I got, but it is what it is, man. This is a gasser. It'll shine up good enough. Oh, man. That's tough. I don't know if these lockdowns do any good or not. It just doesn't. I don't know. I appreciate that, Brant. All right, look, we got 32 people in here. We're going to give away a t-shirt. Let me go to the number generator. Okay, we got, we're up to 34. We're locking it at 1 and 34. All right. I got a number. Start guessing. Guess the number. Anything between 1 and 34. Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead Garage 1. 14. Number 14. Left 4 Dead Garage 1. Congratulations, brother. Left 4 Dead. Listen, you want the, I got extra large in black or orange. Well, let me see which one won. There's 2 of us, he said. You go back up. Oh, it was Left 4 Dead Garage. Man. It was the black. Okay. All right. Listen, go to my channel's homepage, and up at the top there's tabs. Go all the way to the right in the About section. It has my email. Just shoot me an email with your address, your complete address, please, and your name and address, and I'll have it mailed out to you as soon as I can get to the post office. Probably, if not tomorrow, Monday. Jaws. I love that, man. You guys are great. It's Jed Clamp at 32 at yahoo.com or Jed Clamp at 32 at gmail.com. Whichever one you want to use. But it's handwritten in the, here, I'll do it. I'll write it out in here too. Yeah. It's funny. I don't really have a real thick accent anymore, Andy, and thank you for stopping in, my friend. But when I first came to this side of the state, I'm from Western Pennsylvania, and I had a little bit of a drawl, just a little bit. And my wife's salesman, he started calling me hillbilly. So that's where Jed Clampett came from when I made that email. You're welcome, brother. Just shoot me that email. It was fun to do, man. I wanted to give something cool away. I wanted it for Christmas. We didn't have it in time for Christmas. So next best thing, New Year's. I can't do a shirt every week. Like I say, they're a little too, they're $16 plus $8 to mail, but I could do one every once in a while. Stickers are easy. They're a stamp. Thanks a lot, Larry. Thanks a lot, Chevelle Wrench. I appreciate it, man. I'm going to send some what is it, the Jehovah Witnesses. I'm going to send some of them over to talk to you about joining. I can't use just yet, JJ. I don't think I have that option. I think you have to have 1,000 subscribers. I'm not there yet. We're working on it. Put the word out. Some of it's my own fault. I gotta get some really good videos back out again. You know, I gotta get some stuff done. I gotta just bite the bullet, pull a couple hard doubles. You know, it's tough. I got that full-time job. Then I shoot down. I work on that house for 3 or 4 hours. I come home. I can't get out of my chair. And when I do get some free time, I'm so sore I can't get out of my chair. I appreciate that, Alicia and Herb. I really do. We'll get there. You know, I think I went too fast. All like the big. I'm really mad at myself because I put the floor and the inside quarters in before I even realized I should be making videos. Like if you look at my very second one, I think I have like a slideshow of pictures. But yeah, I had a lot of great content, and I just didn't have the smarts to film it. I put a firewall in the floor, the inside. You know, I've told you guys before, the rockers, everything. I essentially built this carriage, minus the roof and the inside skeletal pieces with the dash. So it's kind of my own fault. That would have been some killer content, you know. But I do have tons of pictures. Like I did, I went back and I found all the pictures of putting in the straight axle kit, and I made a little slideshow and then I talked about it. That's the best I could do. I wish I had the foresight to do this, and it's so much fun. Oh, I'm going to do another car. This is my first one. It's not my last one. I don't know if I'll do a truck or a car. We're going to do something. Oh, I'm telling you. I know. This house just came out of nowhere, too. Or, I mean, you know, I can't say no. My father-in-law wants my son to have it. It was his parents' house. It needs a ton of work. Tag, I'm it, you know. Yeah. You know, Chevelle Ranch, they even put brochures in that side house I'm doing down there, too. I was just, I opened up the screen door and all the brochures, nobody was home. Yeah. But hey, God bless the wife. She tries to give me a little bit of time for the car every week. We'll have a little bit of time this week, you know. You got to hold them, you know. I just all I want to do is just finish this window frame out and just finish it so I can get ready to start really doing the big body work. You know, I'm going to get somebody over here that knows. I'm going to do it. I just need some. I've watched videos. I understand the whole theory of crosshatch. Put a real light film of like black on there so you know when you're hitting high-low spots. I kind of get it. I still want somebody to go over it with me. Make sure, you know, I've heard plastics have come a long way. So we'll see. I got to get a couple tubes of seam seal. I got to seam seal everything I've welded. I think I'm going to put some of that Poor Tech 15 on the floor is brand new. I might as well protect it. I want to put that all in there. And I want to get some of that deafening stuff you put down, I guess, the noise and heat. When I used to use my phone for filming, Andy, I could upload it right from my phone, but I wasn't editing at that time. But you can also, I'm learning, you can also upload your video and do it private. All right. And Herb, if you want to know about this, I mean, you guys, I'll shoot you my number. You can text or call because I'm just learning it too. But if you look in some of my videos, it'll have suggested. And in my next video, I'll plug your channel and I'll put a finger up and it'll actually have a link to your channel inside my video. Those are called cards. So you can upload your video private, go in and edit in their editor and add these video cards and even an end card. Like instead of somebody leaving your video, before they leave, they'll have an end card they could click on and go right to the next video. So it's kind of neat. It kind of promotes yourself and it gives you links to your other stuff so that people can go and see it. And that's, I'm learning all that right now, and it's pretty nifty, man. I don't know, maybe you already know all that stuff, but if you don't, I can surely talk you through what I figured out. Just remember, just don't give them your credit card number. Hit the buttons. I'm out in the garage. I'm on a tin roof right now, JJ. So if you hear the rain, it's for me. That's cool. I like when she comes out and works in the garage too, Bob. You know, she paints and stuff. All right, Andy, anything you need. You know, it's just numb, Brant. That's all I can tell you. I showed the doctor. She said it's probably partially torn because if I made muscles with both arms, there's like a piece from here to here missing. It's like one side's there, the other side, it ain't there. It's one of them deals. It's something I'm just going to have to deal with. I remember the second it happened, I tried to catch a beam instead of just letting it hit the ground. But I didn't want it to hit my father-in-law or my son. So I tried to catch it. I never heard of that. I'm going to check that out. Thanks, Herb. No, I've never seen that. With a microfiber rag. I got some of them. I was just looking at the sanding blocks. I'm going to get a nice long one. I mean, I got that one DA. That's all I'm going to get. I got the rest of it. I'll just get those hand blocks, you know. Then you can just pull paper out. It's about that wide. That's a good tip, man. Thanks. I appreciate that. I really do. Don't forget to email me, Left for Dead. I checked a couple times now. It's the only way I'm going to be able to get you that shirt. There's something over here. Sorry, everybody. My heater was leaking water on the floor. I got to tilt this thing back a little bit more. I just noticed it coming in. Sorry about that. That was kind of rude. I got up. Like, where'd he go? I got it cleaned up. You see this little piece of garnish? It's not, I don't want to say garnish, but this is also goes in that window channel. I got to put it back in yet. You can see where these things fold over. Got to get that up in that corner. Maybe I'll do that this weekend too. You wouldn't believe all the little intricate stuff behind the stuff. Yo, Chris. Well, you're right across the bridge, aren't you? Aren't you Jersey, Chris? You know, Darren, I do watch the Eastwood channel. I also got cool resources, man. I just text Chevelle Ranch. Every time I got a question, I just, out of the blue, I'll just text him. Okay, yeah, you're North Jersey. Yeah. That's where I pulled this car. I think I told you that. I pulled this car out of North Jersey. Man, I don't know. I want to be able to at least move it, Brent. You know, I want to have a drive shaft under it and be able to move it, pull it in and out, play around with it. But a driver, maybe. I hope so. I tell you this, Brent. And this ain't. If I didn't have this house, it would definitely. I'd already be a lot further than I am, you know. But I got, like these guys were saying, I got these priorities. I got to get them lined out. I mean, that came out of nowhere. That house, and, you know, you can't say no to that. That's my son's whole future. You know, his grandfather wants him to have it, so I got to do it. Is it my favorite thing? No. But I got to get it done. Then I can jump back on this, man. I mean, you wouldn't believe the progress from where it was to where it is right now before the house came up. I was nowhere. I had the whole front clip in a pile over here in pieces. We threw that together at the beginning of the pandemic. I mean, put the engine and transmission in. The engine starts. You guys seen that? It's ready to rock. I got Chop Shop Phil. You know, when I get ready to put the wiring in, he's going to come over and help me blow that out. He knows exactly the kit I got and everything. He did it on his 56. So I never say no to good resources, man. I'm not a proud man. Well, I guess I am proud. You know what I mean. I'm not so proud to not ask if I don't know. When somebody don't know and they ask me, I do the best I can to help them. You'll beat me, man. You'll beat me. You've already got your brakes lined out. I got disc brakes front and back. I got GMs up front. I don't want to say Ford, but they're a Ford type aftermarket disc brake in the back. My rear guy talked me into them. They're pretty cool. It's the way they. I was telling you last week. It's the way the emergency brake engages. I really like it. Yeah, me too. Me too, Chris. Kind of gonna need them, man. I got real numbers on my car, man. It's going to move. It's not going to be like the fastest car ever, but I know for a fact I got 500 horsepower under there. I know for a fact I got 456 gears back there. If it hooks, if it hooks, I feel like I should be able to get the front tires off the ground. I take a lot of educated guesses, but you know what? Like, if you know somebody that knows, ask. You know, I don't pretend to have all the answers. I asked Fiano a lot of questions. I asked Chevelle Ranch a lot of questions. I'm going to be asking Herb a lot of questions. You know, we'll get her done. Yes. Tons and tons of burnouts. There'll be burnouts a mile long, I'm sure. Hooking ain't easy. Alrighty. Trying to make sure I need new metal. Doing a Civic then, Glenn? A Civic hatchback, huh? I went to high school with Jeff Lutz, who does all those 57s. His son's got a Civic. It's a drag car. It's badass. I was looking at it on the internet. I mean, I ain't seen that guy in 35 years. Don't misunderstand me, but I did go to high school with him. And I was looking at his page, and his son has a Civic. I think I got a mouse in here, man. I hear something back there. Yeah. Oh, man, that's awesome. That's awesome. Love it. Yeah, I went to high school with Jeff. I got kicked out of Jeff's house when we were kids. my buddy John Gregory and I were riding bicycles, and we had a case of beer, and we rode all the way out. I think it was, don't quote me, I can't remember. It's been a long time. I think it was like Meridian or something. We rode our bikes all the way out to their house. Well, Jeff has a brother, Mark, and we were all hanging out in the garage. You know, we each had a beer, you know, not doing anything too awful bad as kids. Well, Mark and Jeff got into one of them brother fist fights. His mom come out for the racket and kicked us all out, and we had to ride all the way back home. True story. But we were kids. This was long before any of that, you know, racing stuff he does now. Like I said, I ain't seen that guy in 35 years. But it is funny to say that, because it did in fact happen. We weren't best friends or nothing like that. I was actually, my friend John is still really close with Mark, and we were all more friends with Mark because, believe it or not, back then, Jeff, dude, even back then, as a kid, he was in the garage doing garage stuff, race stuff, driving stuff, car stuff. Even, you know, as kid stuff, it was junkier stuff. But the rest of us were acting like goofballs. He was already doing that stuff. So yeah, so it was like, you know, I knew him. We were all real good friends with Mark, and you know, so we knew and Jeff too, because they were twins, and you know, but it was one of them things. To this day, my buddy John I talked to is still hangs out with Mark. Yeah, Larry Larson and Jeff Lutz, they have a pretty good rivalry on drag week. Jeff finally got him that one year in that second 57 he built. It was the fastest street car on the planet for a year. I also like Jaws' story time. Yes, they both are. Yes, he is. Yes, yes, he is. Chevelle Ranch. That thing is off the hook. You know, he had his Pro Street, what was it, a Camaro? He had that thing street legalized. There's a picture, there's a video of him pulling a car with it. One of his 57s, the old with the black ones. I'm going to look right now. Yes, it just came. What part of Texas is that? I won't tell anything more than that, but I got family. I got family in Arlington and Grand Prairie. My brother lives in Grand Prairie. My stepbrother lived in Arlington. He just moved. I don't know if he's still there. Cool. All right. Well, look, we broke our own rule. We're 1 hour and 7 minutes in. Took me a minute to get going. I'm a little tired. I was a little tired tonight. But as usual, I really enjoyed everybody tonight. We made it all the way up to 30, 34 or 35 was our high tonight, I think. Really happy with that. I'm really proud. We got some new people coming in. Glenn Kane, Brian Kinner, 2 Left 4 Dead garages. So, Pirates Cove, I learned your name was Josh tonight. Chris is back around. Playing for Horsepower peeked his head in tonight. That's cool. Andy was by. All right, Brian, thanks a lot. I appreciate it, man. Check out some of the earlier videos. I got some decent stuff out there for you. And I finally learned Blue Yellow's name is Brent. Love it, man. Happy New Year, everybody. JJ, thanks for coming in. Chris, thanks for coming by. Hope I don't want to miss anybody. I appreciate all you. The Lovitz, I love your show. Thanks for coming in. Lynn and Larry, as always, I appreciate your loyalty to me, man. I appreciate you. All right, Gus, take care, man. All right, everybody. I'll see you guys next Friday. Take care, everybody. Big Block Gorney, Jeff, later. Lovitz, Tony, take care. Jaws, aloha. Andy, have a good one, brother. Thanks, man. I love when you stop by. Bye, everybody.